Welcome back to From the Pages of the WWF SummerSlam 1989 official program. Right away, you can feel that this isn't being presented like a normal show. This is positioned as a moment where everything the WWF has been building through the summer comes together at once. The energy on those opening pages is all about escalation. The stakes have climbed since WrestleMania. The fallout from the mega powers continues to ripple outward. The added presence of Zeus pulled straight out of the no-holds-barred world turns what was already personal into something heavier. It feels like this has gone beyond competition and into something closer to a grudge that needs to be settled in a way that leaves a mark. The main event sits at the center of everything. Hulk Hogan and Brutus the Barber Beefcake stand together against Randy Savage and Zeus. The way it's written makes it feel like more than a tag match. It feels like a collision of two different kinds of force. Hogan represents control and experience. Beefcake carries the weight of what was done to him, that attack still hanging over him, still fueling everything he's about to do. Across from them, Savage brings that same intensity that has driven him since losing control of the WWF Championship. He is still dangerous, still calculating. Zeus stands next to him like something that doesn't quite belong in the ring but refuses to be ignored. An unpredictable presence that changed the rhythm of everything around him. The program leans into that uncertainty. Nobody really knows how this is going to play out once it starts. From there, the card opens up and every match is given its space and its purpose. You can feel how stacked this event is just by how much attention each rivalry gets. The Intercontinental Championship match between the Ultimate Warrior and Rick Rude carries a raw intensity. It's built on a physical presence, on ego, on the idea that neither man is willing to give anything away. The visuals reinforce that feeling. Bodies, poses, expressions. Everything is designed to show you exactly who these two are before they even lock up. It creates a sense that once the bell rings, it's going to move fast and it's going to hit hard. Dusty Rhodes and the Honky Tonk Man bring a different kind of energy. Rhodes feels grounded and relatable, carrying that connection with the crowd. Honky leans fully into being aggravating and slippery, someone who thrives on getting under your skin. The program plays that balance well, letting you feel both sides while keeping everything moving toward the night itself. The match between DiBiase and Jimmy Snuka adds another layer. This one isn't just about winning, it's about what each man represents. DiBiase walks in with confidence, built on wealth and control, believing he can shape outcomes the way he wants. Snuka brings something less predictable, something that doesn't follow the same rules. The tension between those two approaches sits right under the surface of how the match is presented. The tag division gets its moment with the Hart Foundation and the Brainbusters. Here the focus shifts toward precision, toward teamwork, toward execution. This is about timing and coordination as much as strength. It gives the card a different texture and shows that not everything on this night is about raw power. Some of it is about control, about knowing exactly when to move and how to do it. Then the scale jumps again with Andre the Giant and the Twin Towers taking on Demolition and Hacksaw Duggan. This is presented as something built on size and force. Bodies colliding, strength meeting strength. Andre still carries that presence that changed the feeling of any match he's in. The Twin Towers reinforce that sense of dominance. Demolition and Duggan bring the kind of energy that pushes back against it. It feels like something that's going to be loud, chaotic, and impossible to contain once it starts. Around all of this, the rest of the roster fills out the world. Names like Mr. Perfect, Tito Santana, Greg Valentine, Hercules, the Rockers, and the Red Rooster appear throughout the program. It reminds you how deep the WWF bench was at this point, and how every performer plays a role in building the larger picture. Not just one night, but an entire universe of personalities that all connect back to this event. There's also a constant thread running through the writing about what it takes to even get to SummerSlam. Now, these wrestlers aren't pacing themselves. They are competing night after night, pushing through matches, injuries, and momentum swings just to arrive at this moment. That adds weight to everything you're reading because it reminds you that what happens on this show is built on everything that came before it. And woven all the way through the program are the ads, and they matter. They show you exactly where the WWF is at this point, expanding beyond the ring and into everyday life. Full pages of merchandise, buttons with superstar faces, playing cards with Hogan featured front and center, board games that let you recreate matches at home, video-based games designed for your VCR calendars, autograph sets, mail order offers that pull you deeper into the brand. It's all presented right alongside the matches, not separate from them, part of the same experience, part of what it meant to be a fan at that time. By the time you reach the end of the program, the feeling is clear. This isn't just a preview, it's a build, a steady climb toward one night where everything comes together. Rivalries, personalities, momentum, all converging at once. And the way it's laid out makes it feel like once SummerSlam begins, there's no slowing it down. Everything that's been building is going to hit at full force all at once. See you next time. Farewell from the Empire State.